Hello, Americans, and other friends, subscribers around the world. Thank you, man. So, as you can see, man, pulled the jack out. Yeah, it would have been nice just to drive the bean out there and change the tires and put them on out there in the shop, but I wouldn't have drove this thing anywhere. So, and then I had some questions about balancing. Think about, and yes, man, like on the Toyota, when I'm mounting them stuff, I have a buddy that's got one of them. It's actually like a pyramid, shaped deal. You put it on, it's got the little bubble, and you get the bubble in the circle and stuff for balancing. Add weights or whatever. As far as on the bean and this tire, it's going on the rear. And for the most part, we're running dirt roads. So if I get a jitter or something like that, or a shake or something, then I'd, go have it balanced. But running these old crappy tires, now when I get the new tires come in for it, then I'll probably have them mounted and balanced. Well, I might mount them, but I'll have them balanced. But this one I ain't all that concerned about. I just want something to get me down the road. I don't care if I shake, rattle, and roll. Yeah, man, so it is also a water day. And one of the main things that we're doing on this water day is giving my stinky dog a bath. Uh-oh. Look out, my blow. Ooh. Alright, man. Must have had okay, what's going on? I'm having a problem. Get these cold temps, man. Yes, sir. Houston, we have a problem. But even that, something's funky, man. Seeing this, like I was saying, life on a creek bottom, man. You can be headed in one direction, and bam, it can change completely in another direction. There we go. Yeah, the water I actually need to blow out. If you watch my videos, you know when we got a problem with our pressure tank. We need to get a new pressure tank, and I run that thing out because it takes some time, but it ends up getting water on the outside of the bladder that's inside it, and I can't just replace the bladder on that, so I'm going to have to replace that pressure tank, hopefully in the near future. But until then, I bleed it off. Well, obviously in the wintertime, you don't just go out there and drain your pressure tank when it's freezing cold. That's the thing with these, is they have to have so much pressure, to kick it on. Well, I'm happy that didn't take up half of my day. what I'm trying to find here. It's off course thread. So I actually ended up losing a nut on my exhaust manifold. See, that one's about loose there too. And then obviously you lose the nut, you got an exhaust leak at the exhaust manifold, so I'm trying to find a nut that'll fit that. What the hell was that? Alright, so I gotta show you this tire, but got the exhaust manifold quieting down and looked back. All I did is lose a nut on there, and then the other ones, man, I'm glad I got to it because the other nuts were loosening up so that it came off. Then I've been going down the road and whole dang thing, it would have got really loud in there for a minute. Then I got the tire changed, man. Then that's one, you know, people always, oh man, you and junk and blah, blah, blah. That dang dog got in my van and found his toy. You ain't supposed to have that out here, boy. That's one thing about the, hey, you bring that over here. You ain't supposed to have that out here. You get that. That's for traveling. But got in here, he's seen that. He says, hey, that's mine. I don't want to get squirrel. You know, being a junker and all that, and you know, all you folks that live close to NAPA, NAPA, Shucks. I don't even think Shucks exists anymore. O'Reilly, whatever. You know, you need a exhaust manifold nut or anything like that. You can just run on down there and pick her up. Up here, man, I just go over there and go through the bins of nuts and bolts that I picked up out of old barns and stuff. And that nut actually came out of one of my most recent ones. So sweet. Look at this. See, now I had a few people thinking I'd said I'd blown it, and I don't know how well you can see it on camera here. But man, it is bulging in the center. You gotta be careful. The mother might just blow on my face. But I don't know how you can see that. Right here, you can see that. Look at that, man. So you can see the tread and the wires and stuff in there. But man, that mother is bulging. And it's funny because I had a hopping filling, but there's two sections when you're going down because they redid the road. And there's a couple of sections when you're going down the flatlands that you can be in a Cadillac and it's still got the and then there's some going up to McCall too. So then when my tire's doing that, if I'm cruising that way, I'm like, oh, it's just a road. Well, this time it wasn't just a road. All right, man, so got those chores done and got some more things listed since my last little segment. Created a sale. Got a sale going on over at the eBay store. Try to drum up some money, man, because now I can go to New York. Now that the bean's back in order. So, well, let's see what we do today now. Howdy. What is that hillbilly doing now? I'm moving some stuff to get this forge. gotta do is go find a piece of tin to make this connection here. I had it and used the some aluminum tape actually cut. I ended up getting this set here pretty good, and I like where the table's sitting. So I'm gonna have to make me a little bit longer. I guess I should talk to the camera. I gotta make me a little bit longer. Piece. So I'm going to go get some tin snips. But I want to get this. I'm going to get this thing hooked up. Scoop out I've been using it just as a fireplace for a little bit, but so I'm going to scoop all that out, get the coal and stuff together. Probably not in this video, but here, maybe tomorrow, we are going to pound out a couple of knives for the giveaway. Might pound out a couple. I might end up, we'll see how I feel, how I get rolling. But shuffled so much stuff, you know, and that's, man, when I was cleaning out the one, I don't know if it was over at Mountain Junkers. Make sure you get over at Mountain Junkers and check it out over there. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Somebody, oh yeah, you just move stuff from one side to the other. You have no idea. Dude, when it's snowing and raining and you have this roof and that roof and all this stuff piled in it, and moving it from one area to another and separating it and pulling stuff out, dude, it works. This kitty's in there taking pictures of all kinds of stuff I pulled out. So even though you're moving it from one spot to another, and maybe from that spot to another spot, if you're taking stuff, man, you're selling it and you're shipping it out, it's still narrowing it down. That's my thinking. That's my thinking on it anyway. All right, I gotta go out here and I got the bug just to go now. I'll tell you what, if you've never, which, you know, I'm sure most people have, maybe not, but if you've never, a lot of you can just walk down the road down to the grocery store or whatever, but we have not been able to leave, you know, our county. I don't even know how long it's been, man. You know, we've had the beast, man. We weren't able to get out. We were driving the beast, and then we finally, we get the roads clear, and we can get the green bean out, and then the tires down, dude. It's been, I don't know, man. It seems like a year. But, so now we're trying to hustle and bustle and get some stuff, and hopefully we'll be getting out of here in the next day or two. And I'm going to go find a piece of tin that I can cut into a speaking attachment, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I went out here to the local Home Depot. Dug through, well, I actually could see this thing sticking out of the snow, man. So I actually think I'm going to, when I say I've got this set, because I've got it down there, you know, it's on its own stand. Then I have a bunch of heavy chunks of steel and stuff on it. Which now that I'm thinking here, which once I have this cleared out behind me, it wouldn't be bad, but the way cranking here, man, and then getting in. So I think I'm going to move all this stuff here and move it out a little bit and see if I can make that piece work or not. One of these, man, if you don't, you know, if you're wanting to forge, you're needing to forge, you're going to get a forge for a table, man, an old brake drum or hub will work pretty dang good. It's a real bummer when you need something and you know you got something, but it's under 3 or 4 foot of snow and ice out there. And you have to make do with whatever you can find. I haven't went out there and looked. Guess we could. Out here in the salvage yard. Let me try to kind of keep it covered up. Oh, that was not a good way to. Oh, I'll be glad when the winter's over. Hopefully I'll have a roof over this area next year, or this year, I guess. Hopefully. I'm gonna work my blower, but I have another use for that. I keep all dang stovepipes. I could use a piece of tin like that. Alright, man, so wasn't exactly how I wanted to put it together. But it is now together and usable, and I will get it hooked up more to my liking later when I can get to. Actually, man, it's sealed up good. More than anything, it's just cosmetic looking, you know, man. I got this old Royal. I need to clean it up some, man. This one's not got the. I actually sold my other blower. It was 1909. I know Robert Chong was wanting to see it. I actually need to clean it up before I really show the emblem, and then was wanting to look at my stuff. I gotta get some better lighting, man. We'll show all the names and stuff. That's an old Royal. And then my, I can't make it out. All of it's, man, everything will be cleaned up. And I just use it to work, man. So now I'm going to go in. I think it's about, I got to run to the post office and probably get some lunch. And then, don't know if I'll come back out and do any forging today, but I want to get this cleared out so that I got this area. Sun's out today, but it's all supposed to, they're saying more snow heading our way at the end of the week. I'm real excited about that. Supposed to be a rain-snow mix. Temps are cold nights, 40s during the day, or 40 during the day. So we'll see what plays out, man. They don't have a clue. Well, that's all I got for you today, man. Dude, I'm just not focused. I got to keep just chugging along. And Nothing really to film, man. I'm going to go in and, like I said, get some lunch and get the packages and get ready to run down. Might take you along on a ride down through the county. I might just get in the green bee and just take off, man, because I had enough. So other than that, man, check out the links below. It's a great way to support the homestead. We appreciate that. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on. The home fire is burning the propane tanks, food. And then make sure you get over to Mountain Junkers here on YouTube, man. We're growing a little bit there. I was hoping to do another video over there today. But get back, but I don't know if I'll get to that. Man, the day is just crazy, man. You look at the time. I was wondering why I was hungry, and it's like after 1 o'clock. Just get busy and get going on things, man, and get lots accomplished, but man, the day just flies by. Other than that, man, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.